Hey everyone, it is Michael. Hope you are doing well out there. Today, I'm going to cover 7 really good reasons on why you should be buying fruit trees right now. And by the way, number 7 is super important. Let's go. All right, everyone. Sahara knows now is the time we've got to get going. It's not the time to be resting on our laurels. It's not the time to be relaxed and taking it easy. We've got to get going. We've got to get our hustle on, and we've got to get set up for spring, and we've got to buy fruit trees now. So let's get into it. 7 reasons why you want to buy fruit trees right now. We'll have more of Sahara at the end, but here's the 7 reasons. Number 1 is your local nursery is loaded. All the nurseries get their stock. A big supplier is a company by the name of Dave Wilson, and you see their tags on all of these plants here. They are loaded. You are now going to have the best selection at any point of the year is right now, beginning of the year, when all your local nurseries get their deliveries. So don't sleep on that. Make sure you take advantage of reason number 1. Your local nurseries are loaded. Reason number 2, your big box stores are loaded as well. Don't forget about those guys. Your Home Depots, your Lowe's, they have a tremendous selection of stuff. I tend to like to look for their bare root trees. They have a lot of selections often in the beginning of the year of your peaches, your nectarines, your apples, plums, things like that are in bare root form. I've had great success planting bare root trees. I do support my local nurseries and usually will go to them first, but don't forget about the value and additional varieties that you can get from the big box stores. I'm going to be doing a 2-in-1 planting with cherry trees, and I picked out this guy right here at the Home Depot. It is a Stella cherry. It is a variety that will go well with a Rainier that I have. Put that as a nice 2-in-1, found one with nice branching on it, and we're good to go. All right, reason number 3. It is the right time to plant dormant trees. Here's a couple examples. A Rainier cherry that I've had for a bit, and this one on the right is a Stella that I just bought. And dormant trees are less susceptible to shock, to the cold. And as a matter of fact, they actually, in many cases, want a little bit of cold and are getting ready to start to put on leaves and flower very shortly. So now is absolutely the right time to plant dormant deciduous trees. Reason number 4, some of your best tasting fruit actually love the cold and need what are called chill hours, the amount of time below 45 degrees. Here is a Snow Beauty peach. This is a peach that is cold hardy, requires 800 hours of chill. Honeycrisp. This was developed in Minnesota. It was built for the cold. So another example of a great tasting fruit that is built for colder climates, and right now is the best time to go out and get these trees and plant them. And the last example is the famous world-renowned Rainier cherry, developed in Washington State, named after Mount Rainier, and it is another variety that is great tasting and needs to be planted right now. I'm going to get into the 5th reason in just a minute, just a moment. But I was at Louis' Nursery, Riverside, California, and I picked up this Oro Blanco. What I'm doing right here is I'm checking the graft. This is a grafted tree. I want a grafted tree that's going to stay small. I'm checking to make sure the graft is good. It looks solid to me. I picked up this tree and took it home. Reason number 5, you do not have to plant your trees right away. You can leave them in pots. And here we have a Oro Blanco that I picked up. You just saw that. But look at this guy, look at this Neelam. It's been around for a bit. This is a mango. I've had this for at least 6 to 8 months in a pot. It's doing well. And then a couple of raspberries that I picked up as well. Now the ones in these sleeves, you don't want to keep in the sleeves too long, but they can stay several weeks, up to a month, maybe a couple, without growing out of the sleeve. So as you're thinking about the right time to buy your trees, it's really about what varieties do you want and are they available? And if they're available, you want to go in and you want to grab them and purchase them while they're there. So that's reason number 5. As we transition into reason number 6, this is my blueberry plant, a couple of blueberry plants. And they always signal to me that spring is right around the corner. They're starting to flower. Look at these, beautiful close-up of the flowers. Just beautiful. But the main point is, it's telling me that spring is about here in my area. I don't need to look at a calendar. I look at my plants, and my plants tell me when spring is on the way. And so that's just a tip for you guys. Pay attention to what's happening in your environment. And because spring is here, it is time to get ready to install our tropical trees. We're back here at Louie's Nursery. This is their tropical tree section. They keep it in this covered area, a little bit of a greenhouse. They're protecting things like cherimoyas and papayas and mangoes and banana plants, because these trees in their natural environments are not used to cold weather. They're not used to temperatures below 50 degrees. In some cases, not below 60 or 70 degrees. So they need a little bit of protection. And what I like to do is, if I'm trying to go tropicals, I want to give them a full year of growth before they hit their first winter. So now is the time to get your tropical trees, get them set up because spring is around the corner, and have them ready for when the warmer weather hits to get them in the ground right away. Check out these lychee trees. They struggle in the winter. Look at this. Look at the leaves. They're damaged, they're burnt, they're struggling from the cold. And this just goes to show you, even in this covered environment, this lychee tree is having a tough time. So again, if you're gonna put it out and give it a shot, you gotta do it in the spring. Let me give you a quick little bonus reason. I won't call this a full reason, but let me give you a bonus reason. You can actually protect your fruit trees. So I bought this little mini greenhouse that I'm protecting this jabuticaba. And so far it's working really well. It's keeping the cold out, it's keeping the humidity in, and it's creating a nice environment for this tropical tree. So that's an idea. If you've got smaller trees, sensitive to cold, you can actually protect them in a little bit of a greenhouse, give that greenhouse effect. This is really a neat way to stretch your zones and get more of a range of fruit trees you can actually grow in your orchard. All right, so that is bonus reason, greenhouse to protect your trees. All right, so the last reason, and this one is pretty important, number 7, is there's a saying I have. It's a modified of another saying somebody else created, but the best time to buy a fruit tree and start an orchard is actually about 3 years ago. The next best time is right now. And so we don't want to put off the benefits that we're trying to get to, the health that we're trying to get to, the great tasting fruit we're trying to get to, and all the things that we want to do with that are accomplished by actually planting your fruit trees and building out an orchard. So that is number 7. Don't procrastinate. Get going right now. Start your fruit tree orchard and get closer to enjoying the benefits. Thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Hey, Sahara. 싫어. it's fine. Go on. Girl. Girl. We're gonna get yours. I like this. No, no. Over here. Cito. 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 Really good. What's up? Good girl. Good girl. Right there. That's it. That's it. That's it.